Very good morning to all of you. Today we will discuss the subject engineering thermodynamics. Last class I have done single stage reciprocating compressor. We derived the formula for work done. I also done one problem. Today I will also do some problems regarding this topic, and I will do work done by a single stage reciprocating compressor with the effect of clearance volume. Last class we have done the formula, derived the formula without effect of clearance volume. Clear? Now we will discuss some problems regarding without clearance volume. Then I will do the work done formula with effect of clearance volume. Clear? The subject is engineering thermodynamics. Engineering thermodynamics. Clear? The topic is reciprocating air compressor. Reciprocating air compressor. Clear? Last class I have done the formula, derived the formula for single stage reciprocating air compressor without effect of clearance volume. I have done one problem. Today I will also done another problem. Then I will start with the effect of clearance volume. Clear? This is question number 124. 124. Last class I had done the question 123. Right? This is question 124. The question is a single stage reciprocating air compressor reciprocating air compressor takes 1 meter of air per minute. Takes 1 meter of air per minute. Per minute at 1.013 bar. At 1.013 bar and 15 degrees centigrade, and delivers at 7 bar. Right? Assume that the law of compression Pb to the power of 1.35 is a constant. 1.35. And neglecting clearance volume, find the indicated power. The indicated power. Right? Now again I read the question. Very important question for BTech diploma and gate examination students. The question is A single stage reciprocating air compressor takes 1 meter of air per minute at 1.013 bar and 15 degree centigrade and delivers at 7 bar. Assume that the law of compression follows PV to 1.3 by constant and neglect clearance volume. Find the indicator power. Right? Now, I'll draw the PV diagram. I will draw the PV diagram. This is pressure, this is volume, clear? The law, expansion law, the compression follows the law, PV to the power of n constant. What is n is equal to? 1.35. 1, 2, this is P1, P2, B1, B2. Right? Now, first write the given data. A single stage reciprocating air compressor, single stage, a single stage reciprocating air compressor compresses takes 1 meter of air per minute volume. What B1 is equal to? 1 meter cube per minute at 1.013 bar P1. 1.013 bar means 101.3 kilopascal. Right? Delivers at 7 bar P2. 7 bar means 700 kilopascal. Right? According to the law, PV to the 1.3 constant, 1.3 by constant. PV to the power of 1.3 by constant. So what is n is equal to? 1.35. Neglect clearance volume. BC is equal to 0. Neglecting clearance volume. That means BC 0. Find the indicator power. Indicator power. What is indicator power? The question is find the indicator power. Temperature T1 15 degree centigrade. Temperature T1 is equal to 15 degree centigrade. So 15 plus 273 is equal to 288 degree Kelvin. Clear? First find out the mass of air delivered per minute. Let m is equal to mass of air delivered per minute. M is equal to mass of air delivered per minute. What is P1? P1 is equal to, now according to characteristic gas equation, according to characteristic gas equation, what is characteristic gas equation? P1 V1 is equal to M at P1. What is M is equal to? P1 V1 by at P1. P1. What is P1? 101.3 V1 1 by R. This air, for air R is equal to, for air, what is R is equal to 0.287 kilojoule per kg Kelvin. It's always constant. For air, this is constant value 0.287 kilojoule per kg Kelvin. So what is this? 0.287 into T1. What T1? 288. Mass. The answer is mass is equal to 1.226 kg per minute. What is mass m is equal to? 1.226 kg per minute. Now find out the temperature T2. T and T2 we have. Find out T1 and T2. T1 given 15 degrees centigrade. Now we'll find out T2. Now T2 is equal to final temperature. Final temperature. Now what is the formula? T2 by T1 is equal to T2 by P1 to the power of n minus 1 by n. This implies T2 is equal to Q1 into T2 by P1 to the power of n minus 1 by n. What T2 is equal to? Q1 288 into T2 by P1 700 by 101.1 to the power of 1.35 minus 1 by 1.35. This is equal to T2. Now T2 is equal to 475.2 Kelvin. This is T2. Clear? From this equation, we have already found out T2 is equal to 475.2 degree Kelvin. Now find indicated power. Now from equation 3, we have 3 questions. We derived 3 questions. When the gas is compressed polytropically, equation 1, equation 2, equation 3. Now from equation 3, indicated power or indicated work done. Indicated work done is equal to n by n minus 1 into mr T2 minus T1. I have derived this formula, right? This is work done in kilojoule per minute. Now divide this by 60, you got kilojoule per second. That means kilowatt. This is power. Now this is work done. What then? Indicated work done is equal to 1.35 by 1.35 minus 1 into mr. What m is equal to 1.226 into r 0.287 into T2 475.2 minus 288. So this is indicated work done. This is equal to 254 kilojoule per minute. You use calculator, you get this answer 254 kilojoule per minute. Now we will find out indicated power. Now integrated power is equal to integrated work done in kilojoule per minute by 60. The answer is in kilowatt. Clear? This is IP is equal to 254 kilojoule per minute by 60. This is equal to 4.233 kilojoule per second in kilowatt. Clear? Now indicator power IP is equal to 4.233 kilowatt. Right? This is problem without clearance volume. Now I'll do derive a formula for work done by considering clearance volume. Clear? Work done in a single stage reciprocating air compressor with effect of clearance volume. With effect of clearance volume. Clearance volume. Very important topic for semester examination. The topic is what done in a single stage reciprocating air compressor with effect of clearance volume. Last class I have done the theory without effect of clearance volume. But this is with effect of clearance volume. First I will draw the figure, then derive the formula. This is PV diagram. This is PV diagram. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear? The suction compression discharge, expansion. Clear? Suction, compression, discharge, expansion. The compression follows the law P would be 1.3 constant, P would n constant. The compression follows the law P would be for n constant. Both expansion and compression follows the same law, n constant. Clear? So this is volume V, this is pressure P, right? This is P1 is equal to P4, P2 is equal to P3. This area is what done? This area is equal to what done? Clear? This is B1, B4, this is BC. This clearance volume BC, right? BC will be V3. BC is equal to V3. This is V1 minus V4. Suction volume, that is suction volume. What suction volume is equal to? V1 minus V4. Clear? This is BS. Sweat volume. The total is B1. What B1 is equal to? BC plus BS. Clear? B1 is BC plus BS. This is B1 minus V4 suction volume. This is your V3 clearance volume. Clear? This is B1 minus V4. Now, the cylinder, this is cylinder, this is piston. Right? Cylinder piston, this is delivery valve, this is suction valve. This is suction valve. This delivery valve. Clear? Suction valve, delivery valve, piston, cylinder. The diameter D, bore diameter, bore diameter D. This is BC, this is BS. Clearance volume, sweat volume. Length L. Length of the piston travel. It's two dead centers, top dead center, bottom dead center. This is TDC, this is BDC. Top dead center, bottom dead center. Clear? Now I'll explain what is clearance volume. First, I'll explain what is clearance volume. Hmm. Now, first I will discuss what is clearance volume. I derive the formula with effect of clearance volume. First, this is clearance volume. Clear? This is clearance volume. So, the volume within the cylinder, when piston is at the end of inward travel, plus the volume within the passages leading to the valves is called clearance volume. Clearance volume. This is called clearance volume. This volume and inside this suction valve and delivery valve, total volume is called clearance volume. This clearance volume is as small as possible because this reduces the volume by respirator per minute. But this should not be zero because when clearance volume is zero, this piston strikes the head of cylinder. This is cylinder head. This is cylinder head. Clear? If the clearance volume is zero, then the piston when moves to and from motion, they strike the cylinder head. When the piston strike the cylinder head, this can be destroyed. So to avoid this, there must be some clearance volume. But since the clearance volume reduces the volume of air enter the cylinder, so this should be as small as possible. Right now, I will write the definition. What is clearance volume? The volume within the cylinder within the cylinder when the piston is when the piston is at the end of the inward travel. At the end of its inward travel, plus the volume within the passages within the passages within the passages leading to the valves is called clearance volume. Is called a clearance volume. Clear? So the volume within the cylinder when piston is at the end of the inward travel plus the volume within the passages leading the valves is called clearance volume. The effect of clearance volume is the effect of clearance volume is the effect of clearance volume is to reduce the volume of air reduce the volume of air actually aspirated actually aspirated So it is always desirable to have as small as possible. As small as possible. Clear? So it reduces the volume where actual aspirator per minute. Hence, it should be as small as possible. But it should not be zero. But but the class volume should not be zero. Should not be zero. Right? Since for mechanism, since for mechanical reason, the piston cannot be allowed to strike the cylinder head. To strike the cylinder head. Clear? So the case value should be as small as possible. The case value is always expressed as percentage of piston displacement. The case volume is always expressed as percentage of piston displacement. Clear? So this should not zero, but it should be as small as possible, because for mechanism the piston cannot be strike this cylinder head, because when piston again and again strike the cylinder head, it destroys the head of the cylinder. So it is advisable to have some clearance volume, but it should be as small as possible. And clearance volume is always expressed as percentage of its piston displacement. Clear? Now I'll derive the formula for work done. Consider a reciprocating air compressor with clearance volume. With clearance volume. Right? Let P1, B1, P1 is equal to initial condition of air. Initial condition of air before compression. Before compression. Clear? P1 beyond P1. E2 V2 T2 is equal to final condition where after compression right, R pressure ratio R is equal to E to P1 pressure ratio. Clear? BC is equal to clearance volume and BS is equal to sweat volume. Sweat volume and polytropic index. What is N is equal to? Polytropic index. Clear? P1 beyond T1 initial condition, P2 to T2 initial condition, P1 beyond T1 initial condition, P2 to T2 final condition, BC clearance volume, R pressure ratio is P to P1, BS sweat volume, N is equal to polytropic index or compression index. Now, what is actual volume? Actual volume is equal to V1 minus V4. This actual volume. Suction volume. This is also called suction volume. Right? Similarly, theoretical volume. A sweat volume. BS. What is BS? B1 minus BC. What is BS is equal to? B1 minus BC. B1 is equal to BC plus BS. So what is BS is equal to? B1 minus BC. B1 minus BC is equal to B3. B1 minus B3. Right? Now what done? What is what done is equal to? Now, what done is equal to area of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Area of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. What done? So this is equal to area of 1, 2, this is A, B. 1, 2, AB1 minus area of 4, 3, AB4. Clear? This area minus this area is equal to this shade area. This is what done. What done? What done is equal to area of this 1 2 AB1 minus 4 3 AB4. Right? So what is the area of 1 2 AB1? This is equal to n by n minus 1 into P1 B1 into P2 by P1 to the power of n minus 1 by n minus 1. this area AB1 to AB1, n by n minus 1 into P1 V1 into P2 P1 to the power of n minus 1 by n minus 1 minus this area. What is this area? N by n minus 1 P4 B4 clear into P3 P4 to the power of n minus 1 by n minus 1. This is area of 4 3 AB4. We assume that n is same. The polarity index is same for both compression and expansion. Clear? Also, P1 is equal to P4 and P2 is equal to P3. Clear? Put the values in this equation. P1 is P4 and P2 P3 and n is same. This compression, this expansion for both process n is same. So what is work done is equal to? Now work done is equal to n by n minus 1 into P1 V1 into P2 P1 to the power of n minus 1 by n minus 1 minus P4 means P1 into B4 into P3 P4. P3 is P2 by P4 is P1 to the power of n minus 1 by n minus 1. Clear? Now may take common. Take common. What is work done is equal to n by n minus 1 into P1 into V1 minus V4 into P2 P1 to the power of n minus 1 by n minus 1 minus 1. Clear? This is what done. What is what done is equal to n by n minus 1 P1 minus P4 P1 common V1 minus V4 into P2 P1 to the power n minus 1 minus 1. This is common. P1 is common. Clear? This is what done for a single stage respiratory compressor considering clearance volume. Clear? Next class I will do the formula volumetric efficiency. Clear? This is what done formula. Very important topic. Next class I will derive the equation for volumetric efficiency. Done some problems. Then two-stage and multi-stage compressor. What is the effect of multi-stage compression? What are advantages? What are disadvantages? Clear? Thank you. Make like, share, subscribe, comment our channel. Thank you.